Hi, I'm Andrew with Investors Hub, and today is Casual Thursday, I guess. My interview canceled for today, and I still wanted to make a video for you guys. And one of my coworkers passed me an interesting article that was on Cointelegraph that said that Tim Draper thinks that Netflix might be the next company to buy Bitcoin. And while that is interesting news, and he did say that, I think that the more interesting news was a little bit deeper in the article, which I'll link down in the description. Please note that our videos are not designed to be direct investing advice. We're here to gather the perspective of different investors. Our channel and our content should just be one stop on the journey of trying to find out where to put your money. I'm also pretty new to the world of investing. This entire video project that we've done here on YouTube has been a hell of a deep dive for me to learn as much as I possibly can as quickly as possible. So I don't want to pass myself off as an expert because I'm certainly not an expert. And I also own Bitcoin, so I'd be very happy if the price of Bitcoin went up. So if you don't know who Tim Draper is, he's a very famous cryptocurrency advocate that spent $19 million back in 2014 on an auction for about 30,000 Bitcoin. And using today's Bitcoin prices, he's at, I think, $1.5 billion. So he is certainly a man who has put his money where his mouth is. So anyhow, the news article was referencing a podcast that came out on March 1st that had Tim Draper in it, which I will link down in the description. And I think from the article, there's two main takeaways that you should walk away with. So first of all, he was answering a rather specific question. They were asking him, what Fortune 500 company do you think is the next one that's going to be investing in Bitcoin? Which he's sort of obligated to give an answer to. It's not like he just called up the presses out of the blue and said, I've got the inside track, Reed Hastings, he loves Bitcoin. So that didn't happen. So the Cointelegraph's way of getting people to click was, of course, putting Tim Draper and Netflix into the headline, which is something that I will probably be doing. But I think that the meat and potatoes of the article and the more important part is a little bit further down, where they start talking about some statistics that have been coming out that are suggesting that large institutions are moving Bitcoin into cold storage, which means that big money is hodling. I'd be curious to see what companies announced that they either got more or started investing in Bitcoin in Q1. And the CEO of CryptoQuant posted this tweet that suggested that it's sort of an institutional resistance line at 48,000 because of these big outflow chunks that have happened over the past couple of days. So announcements are extremely powerful in the markets and people make their decisions around them. And I remember back in February that Tesla announced that they had purchased close to $2 billion worth of Bitcoin. And that sparked a big Bitcoin rally that lasted for, I think, like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. Netflix would be a great name to hear since it is a really, really big name. And they announced back in mid-January that they intend to be cash flow around neutral this year, which means that if they're not spending all of their money on marketing and content, then they could be spending their money on other things. So I'd be curious to hear your feedback. What do you think the future of Bitcoin is? What do you think's going on in the markets? So leave us a comment down in the YouTube comment section. And if you really like the video, give us a like, maybe subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again soon.